Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to share with you guys about this family, right? Oh, hello. If you're new to my channel, my name is Summer, and to all of you that keep coming back, hello and welcome back. Quickly, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to click that subscribe button right there, the red button that says subscribe, and after that click the bell sign so you'll get notification whenever I upload a new video. So yeah, today I'm going to be talking about this man called Musa Mseleku. I hope I'm saying his name right. And he has 4 wives. He has 4 wives, and I can't remember their names now, but their names are all M. Everybody's name is M, right? 4 wives, and he has 10 children. He met this first lady and wanted to marry her, and then let her know that he was planning to have more wives, and that lady's family were not too keen because he said religious. Because they were religious, they were not too keen. So ended up marrying someone else first, and then came back and married the first lady he really met. He married her as a second wife because maybe it took the family a while to kind of come around to it. And he married the third one, I married the fourth one. From seeing them and everything, they look like a happy family, you know, and it looks like they all live different places. He's like, they showed him just driving up to this house and gave this one a flower, drive up to the other house and gave another one a flower. Like, he was going and delivering flowers from one wife to the other, and he has all these children and everything. As you can hear Renee in the background, we're just gonna ignore Renee at the moment. So yeah, 4 wives. So when you hear about this, the first thing that comes to your mind, if you're from the western part of the world, you're gonna be like, what? 4 wives? 4 women for 1 man? Like, what are they thinking? You know what I mean? And if you're African, traditional African, you're gonna be like, yeah, and so what? That's normal. If you're a Muslim, it's normal. But if you're a Christian, you're gonna be like, that's the same. The thing you have to realize sometimes is this. You know, a lot of you may have your opinions about if you should marry 4 wives or whatever. Me as a Christian, I'm gonna say, oh no, it's not allowed in Christianity, right? That's one. But okay, let me leave my Christianity aside, because so now let's leave all of that aside for a second, right? We're not going to decide for him what to do. You know, they have their lives and they're already living their lives or whatever, but let's actually talk about this for a minute, right? Take everything out of the question. You know, how did he do it? How? Because what I'm asking myself is this, you know, if you want him to come around on a Monday as one of the wives, you want him to come around on a Monday because you want to cuddle up in bed, but that day he decides to go to number 2, what are you gonna do? You're gonna say, oh my God, it's not my turn, but I want him today. What if he turns up on a day when is your monthlies? He's here, but it's my monthlies. Do you know what I mean? And what happens if he turns up on a day you don't feel too well, and that's your own day, or that's your turn? You know? And I don't know how, because they said the ladies are all friends. I don't know how they are able to do that, because you know your husband wasn't home the last time. He was not home to you the last time because he was with her. I don't know how to do it. Like, seriously, I don't know how to do it. And then the kids be like, we're not going to see daddy because it's not our turn to have daddy around. Do you know? I don't know how that works. I seriously don't know how that works. I personally, I can't do it. I just can't. The thing again is, how many men would be happy to share you with somebody else? You know, something else I have to say, like, at the end of the day, we just say we all have our opinions of what we like and what we are comfortable with or whatever. But at the end of the day, they are grown adults, they can do what they like, you know. Even if you think like they're not going to make heaven, don't forget that even going to heaven is a choice. You can choose not to go to heaven if you want to. You can be like, no, I don't want to be born again, I don't want to go to heaven. So everybody have a choice at the end of the day. All you can do is pray for people, tell people what you want to tell them, and, you know, pray for them. I just want to just get out of the way anyways. But thinking about the practicality, you know, how a man is gonna, what makes a man want more than 1 woman? That brings about the question again, as in, can a man actually love 4 women equally? Is he gonna love one more than the other? Who's gonna be loved less? You know, how does that feel as a woman? Before you leave a comment getting all excited and getting all angry at the man, don't forget, none of the women are forced. No, they're all in it voluntarily, and they all say they love him, they're all happy, they're all friends and stuff like that. They are not forced. It's not like forced marriages. They're all agreed and want to be married to him. He actually looks like a very rich man from from the car I see him driving and their houses. It looks like he's a rich man. The children don't look like they're starving. They look like they're well fed. 10 children, and he plans to have 20 children. Well, he must have the money. We're all used to a man tells you I love you, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm the woman in his life. But how do you feel? How would you feel if a man tells you he loves you, and you know tomorrow night he's gonna be in another person's house, and he's gonna be with another woman, and he's gonna be telling her that he loves her, and then he's gonna be with another woman the third night, and he's gonna tell her he loves her, and he's gonna tell the other one he loves her? How does that feel? Those are the questions that I use. Those are the questions I have in my, those are the questions I have in my head. How would anybody feel to know that he's not just saying it to you, he's saying it to somebody else? A lot of us women feel special because we go, that's my man. How do you feel to say that is our man? Like it's not just me, it's our man. And he's gonna cuddle up into bed with one woman today, and he comes into bed tomorrow and cuddle into bed with you, cuddle up with you in bed, and he's done the exact same thing with somebody else the night before. I don't know. I think I don't know, it just does. I don't know how it feels. I don't know. Whatever your opinions, leave them in the comment section. I just feel like it's a bit like, I don't know. I know they say our forefathers did it in the past or whatever, but it wouldn't be for me now. I don't care that man has a past, he has a history, or he's walking away from one relationship, he's going into another one. But to keep all 4 women at the same time, I don't know. Can they truly all be happy? I'm not going to judge this relationship. That would be wrong for me to do. But I just have all these questions. Can they all actually all be happy? How does it work? Do they have a timetable? Do they have a timetable of how he is going to go from one house to the other? And I feel like there's always going to be competition. Every woman is going to try to outdo the other. That's what I feel. I may be wrong. She's going to cook the best meal, and because we want him to prepare her cooking, and the other one's going to try to outdo the other one. And I think there's big competition. Everybody, he actually seems to have a type. He tends to like the what do you call it now, well, none of them is a skinny woman. Definitely has this kind of woman. Like, there's no skinny woman around among them. They're all kind of like, the same. So definitely does have a type, but everybody's gonna be like, oh, I want to dress nicer. I think there'll be competition. I want to look better and I want to look nicer, because if I look nicer or whatever, maybe he's gonna come to me more. Or if I cook the best food, he's gonna prefer coming to my place. If that's what I think. The way we will always compete, and he's gonna be like, I don't know, like I asked, does a man really need more than one woman? They all claim to be happy and everything. Apparently, that second wife that initially was not too keen about him being polygamous, she's actually been said to be seeking for divorce. She says she's not happy with the situation, So then I just feel like sometimes, it makes you question, are you sure she's the only one that's not happy? It's possible somebody else is not happy as well. But they're all kind of like, staying in there and just kind of like trying to, be happy in it. But that woman that never wanted to really do polygamy ended up asking for divorce. I don't know what the situation is right now, but I wanted to share with you guys and just talk about how, does a man actually need more than one woman? I really don't know, guys. I really don't know. What do you think? Can this really be a man in love with 4 women, or is it just a man just looking for what he doesn't need? Do you think a man needs more than one wife? What do you think? Would you be happy as a woman to marry a man that has other women? Will you be happy to be one of 4 wives? As a man, if you're leaving me a comment, would you like to be married to 4 women? Do you not think one is enough trouble to want to marry 4? You know what I mean? And like I said, how does it work? How does the timetable work? Like, how does it work? How does the timetable work? Like, he has to go from Monday to Friday from one woman to the other. What about children? How does he share himself, because he's not staying in the same house with all the family and all the children? So how does it work out? Like, I don't know. I know our forefathers did those things, but life was different in those days, and life is different now. I bet you that our forefathers didn't have to go for parents teachers meetings. They didn't have, there was a time, I know somebody's going to say something else in the comment, but let's think about it. In the time of our mothers and our forefathers and women were just like properties, you know. Women were just like, you can do whatever you like with women, but things have changed. Women have rights now, you know. There was a time women had no rights. Women anything, but things have changed. Women have rights now too. Woman has a right to be happy. You know, people are very quick to tell us about our mothers before us and the mothers. There were actually a lot of our mothers. They were not happy, but they just kind of, they were taught to just stay there and pretend to be happy. They had no choice. That was what it was. But things have changed. Women now know to be happy. A woman knows that I deserve to be happy too. I'm not just here to pop out babies, you know. Things have changed, you know. Some of our mothers before us, you know, they were just there to be married and pop out the children and go to the farm and just be at home, be in the kitchen. Things are changing. Women are beginning to realize I deserve to be happy too. Like I said it, I made a post the other day on Facebook, and I said to people, you know, nobody came as an escort. You know, no woman, you know, there was a time when women were treated like escorts for men, just for the man's happiness. But times have changed where women actually, you know, are beginning to realize every day that they too deserve to be happy. So I don't know, what do you think? Can women really be happy in a polygamous marriage where a man, you have to share your man, openly share your man with somebody else? What is your opinion? Are you happy to share your man with somebody else and have a timetable for you know what I mean? And as a man, do you think you need more than one wife? Will you be able to handle more than one wife? Would you like to be married to more than one wife? I don't know what your opinion, guys. I don't know what it is, but like I said, the women are not forced. You know, they willingly, when they look at, they're willingly in the relationship. So what can I say? Just leave me your opinion. Let me know what you think about it. I just saw this story somewhere and I said I'm gonna come here and share with you guys. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Until the next time, bye bye.
It's goodbye, friend.